Hey, good morning, guys. I want to shoot a quick video on membership questions that I've been getting as of late and have the discussion with you guys that are maybe contemplating changing your memberships. Maybe you're uncertain on whether you're offering the right memberships, and maybe some of you guys it's about time to upgrade your pricing because you're working off some older pricing and you've made some changes in the business. So start thinking about this as you guys listen to it, and let's get the conversation going about memberships, because this is a common question I get often. So I wanted to share a couple of my thoughts on it. So the first thing I want to share with you is simplifying. I'm seeing a lot of membership pricing very complex, meaning you've got not just multiple days per week, but you've got multiple terms, and before you know it, you've got a pricing matrix that has 9 different options to choose from. Can anyone relate to that out there? That's how we started, and what I actually started seeing is over time, as we condensed or consolidated the options, it got easier to sell, it got more clear for the buyer, and quite honestly, it made life easier to manage from an administrative side. So if you're trapped in that, try to offer less and know that you've got to focus exactly what you're offering in the membership term. And we'll talk later about that. That has to do with features. And the reason why we're talking about options is I prefer that you guys have 2. One being more of the first milestone, or another way to look at that is what's a reasonable amount of time that you can prove results. A lot of people run 6-week challenges. I think that's the perfect timeline in terms of a first membership option to be able to offer a reasonable amount of time to get someone results. And think about it from a standpoint of people that are coming into your gym. A lot of these people are new to CrossFit. They're maybe working out at home. Maybe they're brand new to fitness. Maybe they're at a Globo gym. But if they're going to get on board with our new style of training for them, a lot of them are intimidated by signing up for long-term agreements. Would you guys agree? And a lot of times we don't realize that our membership terms could actually be turning people away. So the 6-week option, right, is a great place for them to start, to build trust with you and your coaching team, and to get a reasonable amount of results to justify continuing on with you and signing up for a longer term. Okay? That also means that you have to price it accordingly. So when I say 2 options, that'll likely look like something 6 weeks long, and then you can go to your 6 months or your 1-year commitment. But you've got to earn the right to be able to offer that. And a lot of you guys are losing signups because people are nervous or intimidated or scared. Now, there's a couple ways to get around that. Yes, have the term, and you're maybe like, Chris, I only want to offer 12-month agreements. That's the only type of person I want in here. Great. Put a 6-week guarantee on it then. If you're unhappy after 6 weeks, we'll give you your money back. All right? Or we'll rip up the agreement. Okay? But what I'm telling you is, if people don't trust you, if people don't know that you're guaranteeing results, they're basically having to come 100% of the way. And what that means is they have to trust you. They don't even know you yet. So think about that in terms of your membership options. I recommend a 6-week and then have something more long-term. All right, hopefully that makes sense on that end. All right, so let's talk about pricing, right? Too many of us in the market, and I've grown out of this, I'm going into my 10th year membership. I've made plenty of mistakes. That's why I'm in the position I am, to be able to offer the type of advice. And I want to bridge the gap for you. I don't want you to have to go through all the years of trial and error that we had to. You guys get to leapfrog off this, and it's my passion that I can give you this information freely, and hopefully it impacts your business in some way. These are just the things that we've tried over the years, and we've scrapped, and we're like, we'll never do that again. So from a pricing standpoint, the 6 weeks offers up a couple of different things. Yes, it's the ROI opportunity for the client. Second thing is, you guys can charge a premium for that, right? They're not committed. They're not that end result goal of that long-term member. So there's a premium price on that, and there's a reason for it, right? So the higher price points, say $4.99, $3.99, these higher price points serve a purpose. Not only is it the opportunity for you to charge a premium because people are testing it out, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? In addition, it's going to give you a marketing budget. right? And this term John talks about often is the client acquisition cost. If we can charge a premium and command that premium for signups, we now have given ourselves the opportunity to take that and market and invest in different ways that we can get people drawn into our gym. If you charge a standard $150, $200 for every sign up, that's only covering your cost to operate, to hire your coaches, to do the service side. You have to understand that. And this premium pricing point allows you to have a built-in marketing budget and actually sign up people with that additional surplus. And here's the thing, that surplus, I don't want you to treat it like a profit, okay? That's reinvestment into your marketing. And over time, as you continue to sign up these people at this $4.99 price point, you're creating this buffer, this margin, and you're gonna reinvest that in paid marketing. By doing that, you're going to corner out the other gyms in your market that don't understand this concept, and you can, again, spend. If you understand that the cost to acquire a client is $100 and you're signing up 10 people, you've got $5,000, right? $5,000 now of marketing budget that you can spend. And you know, it's just so important that you guys understand this concept. All right, so we're trying to edge out competitors by outspending them. And if you don't charge enough, you're not getting the opportunity to create that marketing budget. So for those of you out there that feel stuck, I don't have a marketing budget, I don't have the resources to do that, you're not charging enough. Okay, so that's why you need that price point. And all right, over time, what that's ultimately going to do is you will put your brand everywhere in your market, and pretty soon there is not a single person in your local community that's going to be able to not notice you. And that's the benefit of having that high price point. In addition, okay, let's talk about features. I mentioned this a couple weeks ago. I think many of us are getting trapped in trying to provide too much service for the price points. So I'm going to encourage you guys to scale down the one-to-ones, okay? You shouldn't be trapped in certain circumstances where you're offering skill clinics, private training, unless you're charging for it. The model that we run, guys, doesn't allow for us to offer that type of service, okay? And unless you're charging for it. So these $150, $200 memberships, keep in mind, that's only $8 to $10 a workout. And many of us are including clinics, events, socials. That's what that stuff covers because it's scalable, right? If you get 15 to 20 people into a clinic, you're servicing those 15 to 20 people. On top of that, if you film it, now you're scaling it into the entire membership. That is money well spent or time well spent. It costs you an hour to service the entire membership. So if you're getting trapped and you're saying, I don't have enough time to market, I don't have enough time to do these things, it's likely because you spread yourself so thin and you've got to reshift, okay, or reallocate that time. The only way that you're going to be able to do that is go to services that scale, okay? So here's what your homework is. Reevaluate your pricing model. Try to get it down to 2 options. Make sure you're charging enough for your 6-week or first milestone. You've got to earn the right to that long-term agreement. So that means ROI. Lastly, scale your service. I'm not asking you to drop the quality of your service or the value, but we have to look at finding a different way to deliver it. One of the easiest examples I can give you is when we talk about offering nutrition inside your program. Right? A lot of people want to sit down with their members. They want to review the nutrition fundamentals, put it in a document or a guide, and then as you get questions, shoot videos and put those links into your guide. So if people have questions on food lists or how to shop, shoot a quick video and then hyperlink it into your guide. And over time, you'll get these questions come in natural, but I'm asking you to take the questions, shoot a quick explanation video, and put those into your guide. And over time, it's going to answer exactly what they need, when they need it, and it's all in one central location. And that's how you scale your time to make sure that you're advertising, you're constantly selling, and you're providing a service that scales. Guys, when you got questions, please put them in this group. We will tackle these things and beat them up with you and make sure that you've got some clarity. Talk to you guys soon. Make sure you comment below if you have any questions, and we'll get them answered. See you guys.